Good evening, all you lurkers. I'm live. Oh, okay. We have no lurkers. I'm cool. Howdy, everybody. This is BulletSponge Bob live, and I'm starting up my live as usual. There we have no lurkers right now that I see. Oh, I had thousands of conversations I wanted to have today. Yep. All meticulous, well thought out. I can't remember a damn one. So, yeah, I am broadcasting. My mic is working. All right. Oh, we have a lurker. Our first lurker finally made it in. What's up, Colin? Doing good. Just missing a couple parts that I put down. It should be right here. I didn't go anywhere. Oh well. How you doing, Colin? Surprised you said it right this time, didn't I? So we're up to 2 lurkers here. Get a bunch more lurkers in here. We'll start putting up links. See how many people we can get in here to join me with Bullets Bullshit Hour. They said that's what we're going to call it. Sounded good to me. I know I'm not supposed to tip sideways. Go ahead. You can yell at me. I'm missing things that were right here. My late sister, she's a ghost. I'll put something right there. No, I put it right there, and it disappears. I'll look everywhere, and I'm not just once, twice. It's half as frequently, and I'll look over. This is Susanna again. She's hiding my shit. Shortly afterwards, it reappears. So, Sue, you're hiding my shit. Put it back. I know you got it. I was hidden. You hid it at me. Damn it. Don't you hate sisters? That's what I do. Again, I got James Freeman. I wanted to record one that he did today. This old guy. Actually, they smacked the hell out of him, knocked the phone out of his hand, and they wanted to keep his phone as evidence and charge him. How dare you let your phone hit my hand? But again, he had it. I was trying to let him know I had it. I had a copy. I'd like to put it out there, but I didn't want to step on his toes, which is hard. Oh, you saw that too? Yep. I know I put what I'm looking for right here. You know, it's not the cigarette. The cigarettes I found right here. I want one. I tell you, I was all set. Then I clicked the button and everything went. I swear, my sister did it. I'm gonna find that. I'm determined. Oh, ow! See, it was right here. Sister did it. Hiding shit at me again. Damn it! All right, we're up to 5 lurkers. Woo! I was eating earlier, and Odin messaged me on Discord. I just got my Discord. I wasn't trying to get Discord. I had it given to me from this other place. But all of a sudden, it's like, oh, hey, you have your own Discord channel. I do. So I have Colin in there. All right, lurkers, call out who's here. I'm going to hit the top chat and find out the late names, but it's never right. Participants. It just says I'm the only person here. But down here it says there's 5 people watching. YouTube's fucked up. They ain't got their shit together, and they want to pay us money to not have their shit together. It's no fun talking to. Hi, Debbie. How you doing? We have no lurkers joining me in this chat here, but as we get more, I'll put the link down there and we get people in here and we'll get a boxcar conversations going. So how's Debbie today? Smiling at least. This is a good thing. Don't mind me. I'm rolling a cigarette. Really, it's tobacco. I have all sorts of useless information. However, by the time we get going in that, probably forget most of it. I'm doing very good. I'm actually physically really good today. No extra drugs or anything like that. It's just doing what I'm supposed to, eating and getting rest. And listening to a lot of people up there say, boy, you're sitting up too straight. Sit back a little bit. So as long as I keep the blood flowing, I'm good. You know. Probably next couple of days gonna be a little bit drama stuff because they released her, but she's got to come get her stuff so that she feels safe wherever they're putting her. Even though I want to say, hey, I can take care of that. That's not the right thing to do because I can't fix her. They got to fix themselves. And the psychologists already got people screwed up enough as is. So, ever tried to argue with a psychologist that they're idiots? Even though you prove in black and white glossies they are, they still know. I did. I was talking to or no, yeah, talking to Neil earlier. Um, a lot of dramas I see out there are just miscommunications. That if you just sat back and thought about it, it wouldn't be so bad to begin with. Um, I'll use an example. Got a phone call. Everything's hokey dory. We're laughing and this and that, and there was a mistype that we're pretending to be friends. Whether to me or to them, it would look like they sent somebody else and accidentally came right, and they were haha. I got it. It could have been easily misinterpreted that way. Most people would have. All right. Well, because I've been in chat and I know people typo all that. I just like the first one. I'm like, yeah, really? What? But you sit back and it'll sort itself out. Then that's what had happened. But I could have easily said, well, this is all bad and dot 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 dot. Then they would have been on defense and they would have fell off. Then I would have been on defense, and then everybody's just like not talking to each other. And basically, you simply just took a step back and says, "What happened?" And of course, on that other end, they were embarrassed as hell. You know, I could just I've been in that position. Could just read through the conversation. There's embarrassed as hell. Oh my god, he really blew up. No, I'm not saying I'm passive. That I believe everything everybody says, but I do know errors happen, and nobody in their right mind would, especially with this situation, would have sent a message like that. But a lot of people would have took it that way because a lot of people take things personally. I don't take things personally. I just sit back and let the conversation unfold. The same with auditing. I'll try my best to let them put their foot in their mouth. Not get mad about it. Just walk away, store that information, ignore them, or whatever I got to do with that information, but not take it personally. Right. That is another big problem with texting. You're losing a lot of the influx in the spoken word itself when you're texting. And like I keep telling somebody, if you typo, do typos and you're typing, try these two sentences. I helped my Uncle Jack off the horse. And then try it this way. I helped my Uncle Jack off the horse. Punctuation is key. And inflection is key. And if you don't use either of those when you use that sentence, that's not a good sentence. But yeah. But again, growing up the end of the 70s, 80s, learning text and talking to people, we learned typos and typo errors. Now you have auto incorrect. I love auto incorrect. It's giving me so much fun right now. As if I'm sitting, it helps me to know when I'm sitting up too much and not getting enough blood flow because then things start coming a little dyslexic. And I'm looking at what I'm typing and that's not what I said. The hell is that? You know. But yeah, I grew up in the 70s, 80s. I learned people make typos and that. I can read between typos and actually know that they did a oops, but especially the new generations that are just learning texting and that and learning the new old shortcuts and old school. Now, what do you mean by that? Well, it doesn't matter what they mean. They said that you have to decipher what they meant. You know, you can decipher good, bad, incorrectly, or correctly. That's up to you. They can't put the information in your head. That's what you talk about. You can't put it. You have to decipher it. Whether this person has a list of that and says it wrong or says the wrong word and you think it's a different word, that's not drama. That's just miscommunication. And a lot of drama going on is now just people miscommunicating. Evening, Red River, what's up? How many lurkers we got? We got 6 lurkers. I think that's enough to start posting the link up there. You don't have to come in. Copying the link. Look, I'm getting quicker at that. And I can put it right over here. And it's there. 3 days ago, that took me 5 minutes to do. So if you want to come in, you can come in. If you don't want to, and you just want to sit out there and point at me and snicker, that's fine too. I was just gonna run out of things to talk about shortly without company. It's lonely behind here by myself, but it's all right. So how are you tonight, Red River? Uh-oh. Max is lurking. Nobody tell Max he's lurking. He may not know yet. So yeah, I posted the link up, Max. Did you see it? If you want to come in, if not, that's up to you guys. Like I said, told everybody I'm going to just log in every day. You guys, you got to come in here and talk. I'm sure I can fill up a little time talking. But if you guys want to party, come on in. Nerd was here earlier. He's trying to sneak my food. He just sat down. It took me a half hour to make my meal because I had to do it slowly. But I got the meal, got the food in me. I got my energy. I'm feeling good. But just as I sat down with a plate, Nerd, hey, messaging me. I think he's actually trying to distract me so he can come over here and take my food. It's the second day in a row he's tried that. You doing really good, Red? Awesome. I'm having a very good day too. Tomorrow morning I get to go see the doctor. And 2 weeks to get the operation, so all right, the Google Hangouts open right now. Did you miss the link? I got it out in 30 seconds this time. The other night it took me a minute and a half. No, 5 minutes. There's the link again. Oh, well, he was extra food while he was. Okay, it's okay. I made extra. And there goes Colin. Exit stage left. I used to do an good old Snaggle push, Snaggle puss impression. Oh, there. Oh, I'm tapping the table. I'm recording off it. Good boy. Oh. And today's just, oh God, I'm just trying to make it one video. I had such a problem with it. I got the video, it was made, but now I'm adding the sound effects and doing some editing of the video, and scrunching it down and that. And every time I get it almost done, I clicks. I don't know what I did. I think what it is, I'm focusing too much. Okay, just go one more minute. I'll get this done, and go a minute too long and click something, and then is what did I just do? Is half of it's gone? Oh man! Then I have to go back there and try to undo the edit. First panic mode is like, oh no, set back. All right, now I got to do is I screw up. That I was like 5 minutes done from being done. Just a couple more things. Now I got about 30 more minutes with editing. See, those are the real errors. I know. I mean, I can't sit in a square chair because then I'm sitting up. It's not gonna be. So I got to use this one here, this thing. Squeaky the hell. Okay, my Patreon number for anybody who don't mind me have a squeaky chair. Seriously, it'll get fixed eventually. Actually, I think this is a fairly good position. I'm comfortable as long as if I go this far, it's too much. Nobody wants to join me. All right. Anybody got any questions or topics they want me to talk about? I've only been here 10 minutes, so it's still early. 10 minutes of that talking. Huh. Fine. Don't know what to talk about. We had some good conversations last night. This is the part where I hate where I'm watching everybody else. There's just no sound. Everybody's just staring at each other. It's like going to a party. Hey, let's have a party. Have fun yet? Cool. So what should we do? So what should we do? What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? The purpose of life to remember a whole bunch of stuff, to forget it, start over, to learn a whole bunch of stuff, to forget it, to start over, to learn a whole bunch of stuff. I think that's what reincarnation is. Now imagine if you reincarnated, lived a whole life with the full of all the memories of that life, and then you died, but then you come back and you're born as a baby with all those memories already in a diaper. Go, wait a minute. I know this stuff's stinky and stinky. I don't want it on me, but you're a baby, you know? So, all right, you get past the part where you're pooping on yourself and you know it because you're a full grown person inside of a baby's body now. And as you age, you know when you're going to go through puberty, what's going to happen. You know, you know when you meet a girlfriend, pretty soon you'll be getting so schizophrenic. It would be ridiculous. So many different things clashing from that life and this life and that life and this life and that. I can understand why they blank it out. They'll store your memories over here for you in a safe little jar. All right, we'll send you back reincarnated, live a whole nother life, collect those memories. All right, we'll put those memories in this jar with that jar, and we'll send you back. It's much more organized that way. So now imagine another theory. You're born, You live your whole life. Your whole life's your whole life. That's it. Your whole life. Everything in your life is the only thing you'll ever experience is what had happened in your life, and that you pick those memories up from your life, right? And you lived up till you died, and then you died. And you had a good life. You're going to heaven now, and you get to sit up at the throne and say you lived 200 years. You had a great life. Lived 200 years. Now you get to spend eternity. That's everything but 200 years forever after that, playing with that harp. Fun. This is fun. How much fun is that going to last? You know, first 10 minutes. Okay, no, what's next? Who's up for bowling? That's Colin. You call Freedom News NWO CW. Just call Colin. It took me 2 days. I learned. I could do it. You could do it. So what are your plans later on, Debbie? Good night. See, I'm psychic. She's getting tired. Knew she was going to bed soon. Good night, Debbie. Thanks for coming. Yeah, again, Brian King was making a big thing about the news now. True, it's good that we want everybody knows that we are the news. We are not activists getting into trouble, troublemakers, does that. No, our main job here is watch you. What you do on that side of the camera towards us only shows on you. You know, so it's a good name. I like that, but everybody's using the news now. That the I always did. Well, actually, but I changed my BulletSponge Bob game name. And everybody here knew me as BulletSponge Bob, but they knew me because I was a gamer here. And I started joining indies, but I tried a different name. I got yelled at. No, use Bullet. Fine. I was called High Guard Guardian News. Actually, it's the same thing if you send a Gmail. HighGuardGuardianNews at gmail.com. That's my email for this. I did. Then I screwed up the next 2, 3 times after that. I was like I said, I was probably sitting up too long, and the brain wasn't working well. Wasn't getting the blood flow it was supposed to get. I was trying. I was going to do a screen share. What I wanted to do earlier is pull up the list of all the auditors I was following and give a shout out to all the auditors. Now, what I mean by a shout out is not just because they're auditors. Just because I'm an auditor, I didn't want people shouting out for me, right? I just wanted them to notice things that I was doing on the down low and, thanks, but don't pat me on the back about it. This is what I'm supposed to do. But if somebody comes up and has been watching you, which there's a lot of them out there, there's more names like Cheeman Dave, James Freeman, that are out there doing what they're supposed to be doing, but not asking anybody to say, hey, you're doing a good job. Those are the ones I got to have once in a while say, you're doing a good job. I was going to pull up the whole list, and it's a big list, and I was going to mention little things about each one of them that I saw and remember. I couldn't get the screen to pull up with all the names. It was giving me a headache. I says, well, I'll just say it. But yeah, I easily would give congratulations out to those who need congratulations, but not asking for it. But if you're out there like Bart Simpson looking for attention, want me to pat you on the back, okay, you did a good job. Okay. That's about what you're gonna get. Yeah, you did a good job. But you shouldn't have to be thanked. You should be just doing naturally. That again, everybody's different. Everybody just thinks their own way. It doesn't mean everybody's right. Doesn't mean everybody's wrong. It's just everybody does things their own way. Me morally, that's the way I do it. true. There's a lot out there that's doing work, and yes, they all deserve kudos for what they do. But how they do it or why they do it, they're different meanings. You know, the whole meaning itself is the information is getting out that this is true. Sometimes, and I'm not saying everybody, and I'm not saying there are some out there that do the opposite of what we want. You know, that are, for example, promoting violence. We should go do blah 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 blah. Well, we should take it running cars. No, that's exactly the opposite of what we want. You know, as a community, I speak for myself in this respect, but I would like to see the community take care of the community and solve the problems, not point the blame left and right. Maybe, yeah, maybe you're completely wrong and you just don't realize this guy's right. But you don't have to argue, punch each other over it. You got to debate, talk it out. Why? Why do you think this is right? Take his side at first. Even though you know you're wrong, listen to his side. There may be something you're missing or some word that you took the wrong way. But after a while, if you really try to work it out, you instead of trying to be right, work it out, work it out. If you're both sides want to win the argument, nobody wins. There's no argument. It's just an argument. Well, it's done. Nobody wants to admit anything, and you're stuck in mud. Oh dear. Yes. Confucius. That's another one I used to listen to a lot. He said, "He who raises his voice first in a debate or an argument has lost it." It would sort of funny way to say, yeah, if you get mad at an argument, you lost it. Okay, it's funny, but technically it's true. If you lose your cool in an argument, you lost all propensity of arguing your point. You're now just debating to be right, not to listen. And that's another big difference. People listening and hearing. There's a big difference between listening and hearing. Charlie Brown's teacher. We hear Charlie Brown's teacher. We're not listening. We just hear wah, 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 wah. When we were listening, we would hear what they're trying to say. Right or wrong, we'd still hear it. And then it's up to us to decipher it, but we'd still hear it. Then there is no such thing as a typical auditor. Otherwise, we would all have the same sheets that we'd be reading off of and everything else. Variety is a key to a lot of things. Individuality, artistic impression, stuff like that. That's things that they can't take. That's you. Your way of handling. However, if you're the type that's going to go out there and you're a cop, I don't like you, start yelling at him because he's just a cop, but no point other than just you're there to yell. That's not helping nothing at all. No way. How can it? It's just you're just there just to irritate somebody and have people look how badly he slammed this guy. Whereas if you have one cop that's just sitting there and says you can't spit on the sidewalk, and you prove him wrong and shut him up, he goes, "I'm sorry," and he walks away. You won the bigger argument more than just beating the guy up, slamming him against the wall, say, "Don't ever do it again. I'm always right." Maybe you are. Maybe you will win the fight and everything else. But in the back of his mind, all he's going to think is, I just got my ass kicked and I'm pissed because I got my ass kicked. Not what you were arguing about or debating about. Right, right. It's as soon as, and it happens to be a million times, a million situations, somebody comes up and they'll start arguing at you. They say, "Hey, I don't care if you're right. I'm just not going to listen to it. I'll go over there." You want to see, like, Ken, the video I did here for my house, I'm pretty good at catching cams and stuff and getting on that, unless the camera's breaking down, which happened to Brian King once. Two, I had to go off his camera because my camera just went. Bleh. you know. But that shit happens. And right here, I lost half. Oh my god, I lost half that conversation. This war going on here. Just being able to. This is a phone. How do I turn it on? Right. Correct. And if you don't learn from them, then you're sane. That's the meaning of insanity. Those who completely repeat their mistakes over and over and over again are insane. It's like poking your eye. One of these times, my eyes it's not gonna bother my eye. I think. Let me try it again. Nope, not yet. Nope, not yet. So I don't know what I'm gonna do this night. For all I know, 20 people are going to show up in the next half hour, and I'm going to be up till 4 3, 4 in the morning, which is cool. I want to turn on music and that, but every time I even try one of these apps through my phone and that, YouTube says, even did it on my own music. My own music I had, I was playing one night. They put a copy strike on me on my own music. That I had to prove to them that this is my own music. That I wrote this. See here, see the license there? That's my music. And it took 3 days for me to get it back on. So, yeah, I do now have a, my own Discord server. And then how it was given to me by another company that finally gave up the war. I won the war and took their name and everything else. The game's still playing. They're still playing the game, and they'll probably still play it for years. But in 30 days, all the real players of the original game are leaving that, and all the sites in that we had created. When the company started, me and a bunch of my friends were starting this game and helping them play the game and develop it. That and then it started blowing up, and we've been in there since the beginning with them. It became a money grubbing gig. They hit a good thing. They were making good things, but then they got greedy and wanted way too much money. We didn't have to pay. It's the viewers, the gamers play and pay the money. We did, but my whole stick is teaching the players that played this game how to play the game cheap. The company wanted you to play the game and spend money, so we were rubbing elbows all the time. They'd come up with these specials, and I said, "Okay, this is how I get around it." Oh, they was getting pissed off. It was like a 5 year war between me and them and shows. And this other game, which they stole the game from originally, is now coming out in 30 days, right? It, and they just basically 30 days before they came, they put their hands up. They says, "You won. Here, take the Discourse name." I was right in the middle of a chat with New York and that happened. It's like, what the? How the hell they get Discord? So I have to work on Discord to figure out how that damn thing works. And I mean, I've had a lot of everybody else's Discord channels, but I've never had my own Discord channel. So at least to make it easier, if any of you out there wondering, worrying what I haven't seen Bullet for a couple days, which I'm going to be here every day, or your computer's been down and you're wondering, yeah, I'll be on Discord. Send me messages. We're down to 2 lurkers. Oh, nobody loves me anymore. Um, so actually, I was going to cut it early because I got a doctor's appointment early in the morning. Got to make sure I'm in good shape for that. Yeah. Actually, I'm tying in my discourse with a bunch of others. We got 5150. I saw pop in. Boomer popped in. Um, there's a bunch of names, and again, I can think of my. I could have pushed my luck. We'll go slow, yeah, but I know who they are. It'll come back in 10 minutes. And see now. Oh yeah, anybody is if can get a hold of Chi-Town Sue and she wants to talk to me, tell her send a message. I'm easily approachable. She knows who I am. And it's possible that maybe I can help her with what's going on. Not I can't fix everybody, but I can try. You know, and I'm not here to fix everybody. I'm just here. Invite to my Discord. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to get my Discord. Where's Odin? Odin, where are you? I have to go back. Oh, okay. Aha. Oh no, Odin went to bed at 11:53. So now Hollisy, I'm in here. I'm seeing everybody in there, but how do I get the link to it? Pin messages, no. Meeting channel, no. I'm still figuring this out, folks. Well, here. Why don't I just grab my channel? Think that'll work? User settings, my account. That ain't it. Ask DR until I can sort this out. It's probably just gonna be more pain than anything else. He knows he is his. He has mine and his. To get it done. Get it done. All right, Red. I'm probably gonna be crashing early tonight too, folks, because I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Um, we're all here to help each other, and I'm strong. I'm a survivor. I never quit, and I'm always smiling. Unless you knock my teeth out. That'll happen. So, I do not. Let's see. How long have we been here? Did I start this at 1 or 12:30? If I started at 12:30 times another factor, I have no sense of time. If I started at 12:30. It's only a half hour. This is damn ass short show. All right. Oh, I got that. If I can't do it again, I'll have New Yard send it to, or Boomer, or it'll be there eventually. I'm feeling much better today. Again, after all of that did with what was happening, it just beat like somebody just smacked the shit right out of me, But I'm feeling a little better, doing what I'm supposed to do to take care of myself, to get my strength, so I can take care of myself instead of worrying about that. And I ate. I had real hot Italian sausage. Haven't had that in a while. I couldn't have it because other people are allergic to it. And I'm sitting there going, looking at it, oh, I love my hot sausage. So I chowed out of that today. Um, pacing myself, getting my blood pressure back to where it's supposed to be. Because after the incident, it was like way the heck up here with everything going on, and I couldn't have any pressure at all, and it was all pressure. But things that I was doing taking 5 minutes yesterday to do, I was getting down to 30 seconds today, except for the video editing because I would push it too far. There's a video I got another half hour to do, and I was like 2 minutes from being done, and I clicked the wrong button. It's like, shit. Hey, Freedom News, how you doing? You back again? I thought you left. Dang, damn it, can't get rid of them. So, all right, we're getting down there. I'm just gonna cut it short. I'm assuming I've been here an hour. If it's a half hour, I'm ashamed of myself. Should get a stop clock. So, but like I said, I got doctors tomorrow. That's early in the morning. Get out, And all that is just to make sure I don't got any colds or flus or anything before I go in for my operation. That make sure my blood pressure, everything's supposed to be the way it is, and I'm good to go. But everything still looks good. I probably got some recuperating, but I'll still be me. Oh yeah, I gotta get ready to get my head shaved bald too. Oh god, I think that's so psychosomatic that I keep putting that off. I got my hair shut. No, no, not my hair. So I will catch you all later. And thanks for coming. I feel great. And like I said, I'll be in every day so you guys know I'm doing good. And hopefully, if you know I'm doing good, any of you having bad times will help you. And again, tell Chai in town Sue to contact me. She knows how to contact me. And I'm not wasn't gonna be noisy to find everything on, but if there's something she wants to talk about that I have an opinion or not opinion, that I have something that might help, I would gladly help her resolve the situation. I can't fix it for her. You all know that. None of us can. And then I can help. But in the end, it's you got to help yourself. So take it easy, folks. I'm out of here. We're going to make it a short night. I'll behave. Catch you later. Thanks again for showing up. See ya.